Hello and welcome to my Python tutorial. This is another video doing my Python tutorials. If you like my work so far, please become a subscriber so you can find out about more of these videos. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do casing. So casing, upper cases, lower cases. So this is in a series of small tasks. So what we need to do, and the way I'm doing this is through PRIM, which stands for Predict, Run, Investigate, Modify, Make. So it's a pedagogical practice where you're showing examples of good working code, which you can run, investigate parts of the code, what happens when you do one thing, what happens when you do another, modify it to how you like it, and then ultimately make something similar from scratch. The aim of making you a really good coder. So in Python, I've got an example here from my worksheet. I'm going to copy and paste that. And the task is predict what's going to happen when we actually run the code as it is. So I think what's going to happen is the hello world is going to be outputted in two different ways. The upper is going to do all capitals and the lower is going to do all lowercase. Let's run it and see if we're correct. Yes, we are. We are correct on that one. We've run it. Prediction came true. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to investigate what happens if we do different text. So I'm going to do, let us do some different text, like this one. So I'm going to run it, and it outputs something completely different to the hello world one that we've previously done. Okay, so what would happen if we put numbers as part of that string? Okay, let's have a look. Like this one, like this one. Or let's try and do an escape character. What about numbers like 1, 2, or 3? If we were to do it in a string, it will work. But we want to do numbers. I'm going to do a variable called val and declare that as 20. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to do a comma and I'm going to try and do a val. Comma and a val in both. Because what I want to do is I want to see what will happen. You can do, looks like you can do it in Python. You do it on one end or the other end. So you can do it on that end, but let's investigate that a little bit further. And what will happen if we decide to do this instead? We decide to do number like val. So we could try something like that. Try the val. So you do comma and val. So when you're doing different variables, you would do one variable, comma, then another variable that separates the two apart. So I'm going to run that. And presto, that works really well. So we've done the predict, the run, the two investigates. Now what we need to do is modify the code to put 3 sentences of our choice. So let's say I don't want to get rid of the 20. So, or what we might do is we'll get rid of the 20 because we've investigated that. So that works. Or what we might do, keep that in. And then what we can do, if we, no, we won't. We won't keep that in. We can do that. Then we can do /n. This is another sentence. And I could not think of anything else. All right. Let's run that. And that is your modify. Done. The next thing we'll need to do now is we are going to make it. Now we're going, so what does it say we need to do? We need to make a program so that we can user can output the name in upper and lowercase string method. I'm going to create a REPL, go into Python. I'm going to do name, call that prim video because it's a video. And we're going to wait for the REPL to load, which we have. I'm going to do a string variable called name equals, I'm going to do my full name. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a print statement, name. I'm going to do dot upper. So the upper bit is what makes it uppercase. I'm going to do another print statement. I'll put name again. And we're going to do dot lower. So lower is what outputs the lowercase. I'm going to run that. And presto, works like a charm. If you like my video so far and my work, please subscribe. Subscribe, share, and click the like button. And I hope to see you on the next video. That's goodbye for now.